Hello and welcome to The Exchange. This is the exhibit hall on the floor of the Schwab Impact Conference in San Diego. I'm here with Barrett Ayers. He is CEO of Adhesion Wealth Advisor Solutions. Thank you for joining us today, Barrett. What are the forces currently driving outsourcing in the current wealth management landscape, and what effect is outsourcing having?
Yeah, it's a great question. It's exceedingly timely. In fact, if you walk around and you talk to advisors today, you'll hear that the number one thing that they're hearing over and over again is the fact that fee compression is a real thing, right? We've had this new set of kind of untraditional, non-conventional forces impacting traditional investment management, driving fees down. So investment advisors are starting to have to react to that and come up with new and kind of creative solutions on how to kind of build their business. We suggest that you pick a path. It's as simple as that. You pick a path of either being an investment manager or you be a client manager and decide what you want to do, right? In the days of being able to do all things for all people, it made sense to do both the investment management side and the wealth management and client management. Nowadays, it just doesn't make any sense.
For an advisor considering an outsourced managed account or UMA platform, what's the first question they should be asking?
I think the number one most important question that advisors should be asking a managed account platform is, can I keep the message that I tell to my clients? I have a certain message, I want to outsource, but I'm really scared about outsourcing, right? Because it means I'm giving up control. So understand the way that the platform can help take your investment story, your investment DNA, and run it into the client accounts. So you want to make sure you don't give up that investment process. You shouldn't have to compromise the way you manage investments and the way you tell your story just because you're giving up outsourcing. It used to be it was one or the other. If you're going to outsource, you got to absorb and inherit the investment strategy, the platform you used to use. Nowadays, you don't need to do that, right? They can take your investment story and replicate it. We at Adhesion, we're very proud that we can take most investment philosophies and replicate them and help an advisor outsource.
Indeed, this is why we discuss so much about how it's important for advisors and their vendors and other third parties to align their culture and values.
That's right.
Now, I have to note that this is a very granular space that we're discussing, Barrett. So what are some of the blind spots that advisors should be aware of?
Again, it's the wild, wild west, emerging standards. We're starting to get a lot of standardization, but there's still a lot of folks out there that don't know the right question to ask. You should be asking about trading. I'm outsourcing this managed account platform. Who's doing the trading? What are your practices? How are you trading? How are you looking at the results? Do you have traders that are reviewing the trades? Remember, a UMA, a Unified Managed Account, is outsourcing investment selection to a third-party investment manager. What that means then is that the UMA platform is actually doing the trading. So an advisor's expectation should be that you, as a managed account platform, are communicating to the third-party managers. All the folks in the vendor hall here are providing signals into the Adhesion platform. Are we taking them the right way? Are we trading them the right way? Are we reporting executions back? Are we delivering the performance that you would have expected had you gone directly to that manager? You should also be asking about what's the advisor experience. Can the advisor log in and see what the platform looks like? Can you build and reallocate strategies? What's your approach towards drift? Can you put all the rules that you would normally put in for a client account into this platform? Just because you outsource doesn't mean you can't take things like tax sensitivity rules, ESG. You may have clients who have specific low basis positions and you want to work around them. Most folks think that you lose that when you go to a platform. You do not have to.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much, Barrett. This has been Barrett Ayers, CEO of Adhesion Wealth Advisor Services at the Schwab Impact Conference.